Yeah.
Manjaro.
Go through it. Hello folks, and welcome back to the Double Bay Rigging Park, Sunday the 21st, the grand finale of the JJ, and that's a look of the harbour at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen today. It's dead set nothing out there. We looked at the wind reader on Sea Breeze, and it had zip nothing. So this is going to be a tricky day for the race committee. If we don't get any breeze, they probably will abandon this race, is one idea, which would leave Smeg, who's currently leading this comp after yesterday. He's got a 2-point break over David Witt's Appliances Online. And then the other two in third are Yamaha, David McDermott and Sebi Jarvin's Got to Love at 7. They're tied on 18. But on a countback, Yamaha would sneak ahead of him if that was the case today. So, yeah, a lot of breeze needs to come in yet. We're going to go over here and talk to our UK guys, our mates from the UK, Graham Brittle, his mate Eddie, Eddie, rock and roll star, lead guitarist, and Tom from the Rutland, what is it?
Rutland Chandlery.
Rutland Chandlery. Now, these guys, I was just saying how tight it is at the top of the comp, but down at the bottom of the comp, it's rivetingly close.
Yeah.
Graham Brittle has got it wrapped up right now. He's got the spoon.
Pole position.
And yesterday, though, you made great inroads into Tommy.
Yeah, we squeezed it up nice and
yeah, you got 3 back on him. So right now, the bottom of the pile is Chameleon Recruitment Software. They've got a total point score of 158. And Tom's boat's on 157. It doesn't get any closer than that, boys.
No,
that's 1 point.
So, boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
But you got any tactics on today? How are we going to go about this? Start together and match racing? What are you going to do?
We're going to try and sail him down the line a little bit. There's not a lot of wind, so staying close will be quite tricky, but we'll do our best.
Tommy, what is your strategy on this one?
Stay away from them, I think, and avoid all of the tactics you just let us know about. So, yeah. No, we'll try and keep out of each other's way. Don't want to cause any more incidents, unfortunately. But
we shouldn't forget the possibility that I think we can drag another boat or two into the mix for the wooden spoon. There's still a couple above us, so still only a couple of points away.
Well, Higher Appliances, you're dead right. The Australian boat. Yeah. He's on 156, so no, he's there is a tough podium there, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with the wind as it is today, anything could happen. So.
Well, enough of that. You guys have come out here to bring Eddie out and blood him into the Australian way of life, which seems to be working just fine.
So that's a great time. He's learnt an awful lot about all sorts of things.
So you on the lay days, where have you been? What have you been looking at?
We did a day on Bondi. Lay there, slept off a little bit of a hangover on Bondi.
That's a real pommy thing to do, I've got to tell you.
I'm sure it is, yeah. I can't remember what we did on the other one.
We went to the zoo, I don't know what you did.
went to the zoo.
Yeah.
We got Simon Nern kindly borrowed a rib and gave us a trip around the bay. We went to Noddy's Yard over in, you know which bay it is.
Yeah, nice part of the world, up in Northbridge somewhere, is it?
A whole day's trip around the bay, fantastic.
Yeah. Sydney's got a great harbour, there's no argument there.
And some of the photographs that the guys have been taking, something to take home and show off, isn't it? So it's fantastic stuff, yeah.
So next year, you save up, maybe have another crack?
Again. Yeah, I think so, yeah. When we get back, we've got the UK season to get straight into as well. So yeah, hopefully we can do a bit of training in our season, come back and do a bit of show of it. Because as soon as we get back to the UK, we've got the UK class is going to be showing at the dinghy show, and then we've got to try on 18 day as well to kind of get people involved and try and get people into our fleet, and then hopefully bring some more mates over to come and give you guys a bit of showing next time, hopefully.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Get down to Bondi.
Spoon back. Yeah. give it to someone else.
No, we'll have to get a spoon for you coming to the presentation night tonight. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to find one out the back in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Make a bit of a deal of it.
Fantastic. But yeah, next year's pretty nailed on, I think. Hopefully it'll become a very regular thing for the UK boats to come over.
Okay, one other question. Is it possible that the UK boats could get into an arrangement with a sailing club, just a sailing club, so you could actually be part of that sailing club's program, so you could sail there
in the UK?
Yeah.
We try from time to time. the problem is that the guys live all over the country. The boats are spread all over the country. Travel in the UK isn't very easy, so we don't tend to find that working on one base works very well.
Okay. Well, that explains that. Yeah. All right. Well, the sun's just starting to come out. The heat guns are out. Have a great day today. We'll find out the results. We'll call it somehow off the camera cat at the end. We might have to get the field glasses out, but try and stay up towards the front, will you?
We'll give that a go. We'll give it a go today. Yeah.
Yeah, we must give you some less ammunition next time, I think.
Thanks for being good sports. That's great. Good on you.
Thanks.
So that's the UK fight for the spoon. Just trying to find Sean. Oh yeah, come up here, Baker. We've got Blake back on the camera today. Just want to have a chat to Sean Langman. He's tinkering away on his boat over here. Hopefully we don't interrupt him too much. Hey Sean, you happy to have a little chat? Good-o. So here we got Sean Langman, the boss. How are you, mate?
I'm very well. Pretty steamy day though.
Oh yeah, the sun just came out. It's like a bloody blowtorch.
Absolutely.
Now what I want to talk to you about, Sean has put up quite a bit of money and investment in these two boats. He's got his own boat here with his son, Peter.
That's right. Yep.
And there's a couple of other boats. We've got
the Noakes Youth.
Noakes Youth, but the other boat that's similar to you is Stephen Quigley's Alcatel, where you bring your sons in to blood them into these boats, which is...
Yeah, look, it's a great opportunity for fathers to pass on what we've done in our past, and also that 50-year-old is sort of the time that if you wait too long you're not going to be able to sail with them. Yeah. So it's a great opportunity.
You've got to have flexibility and a bit of aerobic.
Yeah, and the thing is that our sons are suffering us. And it's something that no one can ever take away from us, regardless of how we go on the water. We always have a good day because it's just such a great father-son thing to do.
Yeah, and you'll know the time when that time comes, I suppose.
When I get the flick,
yeah,
I want to hang on forever. But
I bet you do.
I think the best opportunity we can give to these young people is show them our old age and treachery, our experiences, and let them make their way from there.
Yeah, sort of. I was just talking to Graham Brittle over there, who's we're having a laugh about them fighting for last place. It's very close. I don't know if you're aware of it, but there's 1 point between the spoon between the two UK boats.
The great thing about yacht racing is there's always races within races and challenges within challenges.
Yeah, for sure.
We really haven't found our niche yet. we've been battling different boats every day.
Well,
it's been a hell of a lot of fun.
I wanted to tell the folks. Now both of your boats came into this regatta and had quite ordinary starts, sort of, might add. I'm looking at Ash Rookland's got a 31 on his score sheet for the first race, as do you.
Yes.
And then from that point onwards, things slowly but surely improved, and that's been something to take away from this, isn't it?
Oh, definitely something to take away. Like, we're on the back foot right from the start. Like, we had a developmental mast that we broke in the invitation, and we broke a wing in the next race, and then Ashland broke an experimental forestay that we've been playing with. So all these things are building on for next year. We've definitely got a youth plan that we'd like to see the guys on the podium within 2 years, and they're really heading that way. They've proven the last two races with 2/3. I think they're laying about 6 at the moment, so it could be a good day for them. And we'll just build on it between the two boats, and the next few years will be very exciting.
Well, as I said, you've got plenty to take away from this project coming into the Giltinan together for this season.
Yeah, sure.
So we watch the youth mob. We saw you yesterday. You were right up there having a big crack, but the Ashland Rooklands guys look really good. I mean, they look good on the water. So that's working tickety-poo.
Yeah, the most difficult thing of this sport is that the stability of these boats means that basically the centre of gravity is 1.5 metres higher than the waterline. So if you don't work together, if you don't work as a team, then you're never going to succeed. So what's really come through with the youth guys is that they're a really good team, really close-knit. We had a little barbecue get together the other night, and you can just see that that's building that team culture, and that's what you need. It's really is a combination of the three people, and you can see it all through the boat park. A lot of good mates between crews here, bit of rivalry, but in the essence of it all is that we're all trying to achieve the same thing, which is have a great day on the water.
Yeah, that as well. And the other bit is that this is such a hot class now these days. There's some really top teams out here, so it's not as if it's a walk in the park. You've really got to get up to that top end of it. You've got to be going really well. So there's a great incentive, isn't there, to test yourself?
Yeah, for sure. And the few times that we've gone around the top mark in the first 6, I can just turn to the guys and say, well, at this particular second, we're up with the best,
Yeah.
So, and that's what you got to build on, It's, you turn off for 1 minute and you lose 4 or 5 boats. It's all over.
Very evident,
so extremely exciting. Best racing I've ever done, and very hard to walk away from.
Yeah, I know it is. Hey, listen, thanks for the chat, Sean. Thanks for the words.
No,
good on you. Have a good day. So that's a good indication of how this class can develop with the legends, Sean being one of them, and Stephen Quigley, of course, won a Giltinan in his own time, and he's brought Tom into it. So that's what this class, and any class for that matter, needs. You've got to have fun. The only reason you're here is because you're having fun, and the competition has to be good. Okay, that's a wrap for us. Sun's coming out. I'm going to go back inside and have a cold one. We'll see you out on the harbour. Hopefully this breeze. Nothing much has happened in the last 10 minutes. Moorings have sort of swung around to the northwest, so just have to check back when we go live at 3 o'clock and see how this thing unfolds, but not a lot of wind around today, folks. See you at 3 on the water.